Well, in order to continue providing free care services to those battling ALS in Central Illinois, we walk. Here to share his connection with ALS and details on this weekend's walk is Harsha. Harsha, glad to have you here with us today.
I am so excited to be here with you.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we know there's a lot going on this weekend. Before we dive into the walk and all that's planned, let's talk a little bit about your connection with ALS.
Okay. My mom got ALS in February of 2019. That's when she was officially diagnosed. She passed away in March of 2020. So she basically lived a year from diagnosis to death. And that's my connection with it. It's very hard, but she was great. She was a great battler, and she taught me a lot about life in that 1 year.
Yeah. Now, for those who may not be familiar or have a connection to ALS, what is ALS?
ALS is commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It's basically a neuromuscular disease that paralyzes you from the neck on down. You retain your mind during the whole process, which makes it even more difficult, but you basically lose all ability to use your limbs. You end up suffocating to death. That's how you end up, because you lose the ability to breathe. It's a very painful death. It's a very painful thing to watch, and my mom went through it all.
Gosh, just heart-wrenching. Okay, now in order to progress the research around ALS and support those that maybe are enduring this with family members or they themselves, you guys have this awesome walk. Let's talk about what you guys have planned.
Yeah, the actual walk is on September 10th, which is where for the first time we're going to do it on a Sunday morning, which is going to be really kind of different and exciting. There's going to be a lot of prayers, remembrances. We're all going to get together around 9, try not to cry too much, and then we're going to walk around Hessel Park to raise awareness for ALS.
Yeah. Who can participate in this? Just about anybody?
I would love it if the entire Champaign-Urbana community came out and walked with me, but I will tell you that it's open to anybody. I've invited a couple of people who have Parkinson's disease to walk with me. I have some other friends that'll be coming by, restaurant managers and things like that that'll be walking with me. It's just going to be a nice day to remember people.
Yeah. And how are these funds that are being raised, how are they utilized locally?
The beauty of the ALS Association, yes, part of our funds do go towards research, but the majority of our funds stay right here in Central Illinois helping patients, making ALS what we call livable. And so what we try to give you is equipment, support that you need to make your condition better, your terms of life better. And that's exactly what they did with my mom. They helped her get a chair to sit in, they helped her get a wheelchair. When you lose the ability to breathe, you need a very comfortable chair that you can spread out, and they gave that to us at no cost. They helped us get oxygen for my mom, they helped find caregivers for my mom. You would not believe how much care you need when you have ALS. Going to the restroom is impossible. They gave us a bidet of all things to help her with her cleanliness, because you lose your dignity during all of this, and they wanted my mom to have that dignity. It was very important for her.
Yeah.
So the ALS Association, I can't say enough good things about it.
Absolutely. And I know, I'm sure a lot of people who are enduring ALS as maybe a family member, they're going through this for the first time and don't even know what they need until they're surrounded by this resource and support team.
You're exactly right. And that's exactly what happened to me when my brother called and said, our mom has ALS. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know where to go with that information. I had in the back of my mind, Stephen Hawking had it for 30 years. Why are you telling me my mom's going to die in 5 years or less, you know? And so there was a lot of research that went into it on my part, and one of the things that came up was the ALS Association. And they do walk you through that process, which is very important.
Yeah. Okay, well, this is the 7th annual, and if people are loving the sound of showing their support and showing up for the people that are in the midst of this battle, how can they join the cause and join your efforts?
There is a website that you can go to, which is web.alsa/champaign, I believe, .org. I've probably said it wrong.
Yeah, right there on the screen, yep.
But anyway, go to that website. You can register for any team. My name is Team Kamari, and named after my mom, but I would love it if you registered for any team and then made a simple donation.
I love it. Okay, September 10th.
September 10th.
Sunday morning. It's a great way to get your steps in while also showing the support for our friends with ALS and people in this community like you and your family.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today and filling us in. This is definitely an event to mark on the calendar for this weekend. Definitely one to not miss out on. If you would like to learn more, you can follow them on Facebook right there on your screen. We will also connect you with all the details over on our website after today's show. UCILiving.tv.